All right, guys, welcome to Saturday Night Halo at the PHCL. Tonight we're gonna have some good matches, and we're casted tonight by Southpaw and Sneaky Lobster. So let's go ahead and get to them.
All right. Thank you so much, Rambo. We are so excited to bring you guys Saturday night Halo action. And I am joined, as always, by my co. I'm not even sure how to refer to you anymore, Sneaky. We've been through so much together after last week. But my co host tonight, Mr. Sneaky Lobster.
What is going on, Halo fans? Welcome in, and guys, thank you so much for having me here again. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. We have an awesome slate of games coming up for you guys. We're going to start off with an Division 4 matchup, HotShots Gaming versus Merciless Pros. Then right after that, we're going to jump over, climb up a couple of divisions, and tune in for Magic Bullet versus Villainy. So we have a lot of action in store for you guys tonight.
I'm excited. I'm really excited to see the two different divisions go at it. Division 4 and Division 2. Two different levels of experience, right? Like it's pretty cool to see. We'll be able to see both of them go head to head tonight.
Yeah, exactly. And we have the lobby forming already. So, Sneaky, if you want to get in there at any point in time, we'll be ready to go right at that 8 o'clock hour. But before we get there, we have a couple of things we need to talk about with these teams. And the first one is we need to start looking at the map list. Now, Rambo, we're starting off with CTF Aquarius. What's
Yes,
your
sir.
approach for this? How do you think these teams should be looking at this one?
You got to control the car side of the map. It's a strong side of the map, so you got to suppress those spawns in the fridge side of the map, and then just run flag car side and control the top of the map. Control those
Yeah,
lanes.
I find it so hard sometimes. I always find myself trapped at the bottom area, but you just can't do that on that map. It's going to be about who can get that height control, who can slay out in the beginning, and who can, control that top side. Now, on the other side, we come from CTF Aquarius, very fast-paced game, Sneaky, but we also have Slayer on Recharge following up that. How do you think that's going to transition those teams following that one?
Let's be real here. Let's be real here. Slayer on Recharge, that's going to be fun to watch. That's going to be fun to watch. There are so many nooks and crannies that people can just pop in and out of and just make some really awesome plays tonight. So I'm excited to see it. I'm
Yeah,
excited to see it.
definitely. And then we're going to move on over into Oddball on Livefire, one of the few maps in which you can play the ball, can really influence what happens. And there's going to be so many different types of setups for those guys. And it's going to be very interesting to see it. Before we go over to one of our, favorite casters, probably the best voice we have on the PHCL besides Mr. Whatamus, but Binky's favorite game mode and map, Strongholds on Streets. How are you approaching Strongholds on Streets, Rambo?
Uh, for me, how I like to control it is we're gonna lock down the the top side of the map, which is like
Mm-hmm.
the red room, the area like that, and control the power weapon in the middle.
Yeah, and then we have it rounding out this 5 map series. We end with Slayer on Bazaar, which can just lead to some crazy results, can it, Sneaky?
Oh my god, Bazaar is such a cool map. Such a cool map. So putting two teams that are I hate to say, not even hate to say, they're gonna slay out to each other, right? We're gonna see bloodshed tonight, and I really do feel like watching Slayer on Bazaar is gonna be essential tonight,
Oh,
right?
I really thought you were gonna go for the pun that's right there, the Bazaar.
Oh,
Bazaar on
You set it
Bazaar.
up.
So I was cringing. I was waiting for it, but you didn't deliver it. But before we get into any
I'm
more
sorry.
puns and everything like that, we have a couple of sponsors that we have to thank that makes doing what we do and allowing you guys to be able to enjoy this community. We'll start with our first premier partner, MG Eclipse. Guys, if you are not involved in their Discord, make sure you get on over there. You can find the link for their channel in our Discord. They are an awesome Halo community that's growing, competitive, and they're running tournaments, so you don't want to miss out on everything that MG Eclipse has to offer over in their Discord. Also, we're sponsored tonight by Amped Comics. You've seen Binky's room, guys. If you want that background to look even more jazzed up and amazing for your Twitch followers, go check out Amp Comics. They have So many awesome deals out there. You can check them out on eBay or the Whatnot app. So many cool things coming through there all the time. You don't want to miss out. And then we have to get a huge shout out to the official league sponsors of the PHCL, and that is Top Mid Gaming. This is a community that's growing, competing, and backing all players of all skill levels and making sure they feel welcomed here. So, huge thank you to our sponsors, our league sponsors, TMG. And that's going to do it for our sponsors right now. But make sure you're paying attention to that scroll bar, guys. We have our sponsors' links and support all listed throughout there, as well as a couple of results from this past week.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Having some official league sponsors is always nice. And
Oh, yeah.
being able to give back to the community and just have the love and support is always nice. Right? Right, Southpaw?
Yeah, I mean, it makes doing what we do easy and just well worth it. But now, I don't know if we thought about this. I know maybe Mr. Tunzi and Mr. Binky's in the chat, and they can help us out here. I don't know how to set up predictions. I'm just here to spread my prepubescent voice with everyone. So I think it's time to start getting some predictions going here. And I'm going to start it off with Mr. Sneaky Lobster, see what he's thinking is going to happen tonight.
Oh, you always have to start off with me, right? Right? No, I'm kidding.
I got it.
Gotta throw me in the fire. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. HotShot Gaming versus Merciless Pros. I not gonna lie. I this is a hard one. I'm getting choked up because on paper they're both look very, very good.
Yeah.
Let's see. HotShot Gaming, Frozen on there is definitely going to be someone to be looking at, right?
Yeah, such a big addition to that
Huge.
squad. He's also a season 2 veteran, so he has a lot of knowledge here. Players like Touter as well. So I feel like that's going to play a big role in their ability to work together. They're clean in the comms, and that could be huge to controlling the tempo in a lot of these objective maps. Now, Slayer, it's important to value that life, and Frozen is a guy that will really slow his team down and get it there. But on the other side, you have Merciless Pros, who have been, just made a lot of noise since they've joined into the PHCL. They're got Yellowfellow out there, Tempt, MP and Wolf runs, all of these guys, strong slaying ability, and I think that's going to translate out into some successful Slayer maps. But I think in the end, it's going to be, and I'm going to play a little favorite here because of the PHCL veterans on the other side at HotShot Gaming. I'm saying a 3-2 HotShot Gaming, 6 points to 4 win tonight.
Took that right out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say 3-2 going to HotShots just because I know Touter and I know Frozen and I know the ability that and the effort they put into their team.
Yep.
I don't know anything about Merciless Pros. Unfortunately, I haven't looked into them. I've kind of been absent. But I just know that team, and I looked on paper. They looked very close, so I had to go HotShots again, 3-2.
Yeah.
But it could go either way. Both teams look great, so I'm excited to see how it goes for sure.
Yeah, and starting out on an objective game, we're about to get going here. Hopefully, we will all say a silent prayer for good connection here, good maps.
Halo gods, work for us.
We're here right now. I don't know. I think we need to pray to a higher power than 343. They haven't been answering too much, but we are loading into the game. And there is one player that we all mentioned when it came to these pre-match predictions, and that is Frozen. And I think that's going to be where we start off here. We have to see what he can do for this squad. He's a big voice, and he's a big BR for them. So I think he's going to be the definite one to start on.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. And especially going into CTF, capture the flag, they're definitely going to have some really good team tactics for this game mode. They're definitely going to have 2 BRs on everybody, make sure and maintain defense. It's a tough map. And I'm excited to see how they're going to do this.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll be jumping on board with Frozen here off the start. Look for a quick start here because they're viewable from across the map right away. Someone's going to try to get a cheap kill, and then we'll go from there. So I'm on board with Frozen here. He is going to push towards Yellow Utility.
All right.
And pushing up to that P side, trying to get those cross shots going. This is what it's all about, keeping that elevation, keeping it alive. MPN Wolves gets a big kill, and that's 3 dead early on over on the side of HotShots. I think we stay on with Frozen just a little bit longer here as he's about to come back up. His team does have the camo, so that's going to help. See where he pushes. He's pushing back towards utility.
Yeah, they need to lock
Hard
down that
time
P side
getting-
right now.
Yeah, hard to get anything going right now when you have this much control coming out of Merciless Pros. They're going to have to slow it down. It's hard to get a cap here. Frozen's going to try to push through here and get these guys out of utility. You know those callouts are coming. He needs to clean this up. Missing a couple shots, but there he goes. Takes down Yellow Fellow. And now he's going to push over to P side. And I'm seeing a name pop up over and over here again. I think we're going to have to jump over there with Mr. Wolf Runs.
I was just about to say that. He is making a few plays right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, they're definitely slaying out more.
He is bobbing and weaving right now.
Yeah.
Oh, he just got a beautiful kill on Fearless. Wow.
Utilizing that pistol that can be so dangerous in close combat. It can cause people to panic. Honestly, it's so terrifying to have so many shots ring out so quickly. And he is just on a tear. 6-1. He's got his flag away right now. Is he going to win this battle? He doesn't. Frozen takes him out. That's what you're going to want to see. And let's jump on over with Touter, who's off to a little bit of a slow start, but just cleaned up Newsme right there. And the flag is away. Frozen's running it towards that utility side, which is going to be crucial. It's going to force everyone P in regards to there. And big wins coming from Touter here. He's going to have to slay. He's doing a good job here, but the flag was not able to get all the way into utility, and that's going to be a hard spot to touch.
That is
Yeah, it's almost a dead flag.
So many spots, right, Rambo, to just snipe?
Yeah, that was a dead flag at that point. As soon as he saw 2 guys go down in the car right there, he just needs to slay out and help his teams get off spawn.
He does get a touch here. He's going to keep it alive, but it, like you said, it's a dead flag to that point. You're kind of sacrificing your life to extend that play. And I'm going to jump on over with 2 Essential as he is in that refrigerator side trying to stay alive right now and keep his team protected.
Definitely already a nice match going on so far.
Yeah, lots of slaying power. It seems like HotShots Gaming has woken up a little bit after this one, and that flag is getting close. He gets a nice back smack, and there's an early capture for the side of HotShots Gaming, and it's all about that top control. We saw the utility run there, and it resulted in great control. And now Frozen, oh, he drops it. He had the flag.
That's a big bobble.
Yep. Towards refrigerator there, but unable to do it.
Let's be real here, guys. Let's be real. That first flag is crucial, right? That first flag is absolutely crucial. Whatever team we're able to score that in any matchup, right? It puts pressure on the opposite team, correct?
Yeah, definitely. And let's jump over to a player who's got a lot of pressure on him right now. Yellow Fellow. He just picked up his first kill of the game. They're gonna need him to pick it up in order to keep control and prevent this lead from getting any further here. He's pushing up here. He sees the call out. He's going to clean up Fearless and push to the top side of the map here and push that. He's going to get that beat down on. Newsme's going to
good trade,
bring him down, and that's great job there. They got the map control back, and let's jump over to Newsme, who has the flag. Is he going to win this fight here?
Oh,
big
sadly
win
not.
by 2 Essential. Huge play, and, you know, right now, if you're on the side of Merciless Pro, you're looking at Tempted and Yellow Fellow. They're going to have to pick it up here soon in order to keep up with that slaying power of HotShot Gaming.
Taking a look over at Frozen again here, doing some back and forth over at Camo. Is he about to? Yeah, he picks up Camo, using it already, seeing if he can make a play with it.
Needs to live. It's important that he lives right here.
Perfect.
Yeah, that camo.
That's huge. Yep.
I mean, you'd never want to lose that camo early on in a 1v1. Good callouts there from MPN. You know that he was probably going to be pushing that utility side.
Yep.
Just based off of where that last death happened. Needs to clean this up quick.
Yeah, good win.
So that was a good job by Newsme. Yeah. That was a great job by Newsme there to... I'm just keep saying Newsme. Noomsy? That's what it is.
Yep.
Noomsy there to get... to keep that from resulting into anything more. Because if that camo would have stayed up there, you were in trouble if you were on the side of Merciless Pros.
Oh, 100%. 100%. It is scary to know that a player has camo on the other team.
Yeah. So Rambo, I mean, right now, HotShots Gaming just seems in like utter control. How do you approach this if you're Merciless Pros? Which player are you looking at to try to bounce back here and get them back into it?
I don't even think it's a single player. I think it's more of a team effort. They need to you know, they're getting outslayed right now. So obviously Yellowfellow and Tempted need to slow their game down, work together, or work with another teammate and team shot people. Because if they are lacking a little skill or just having a little rougher for game one, they need to slow up, pair up, and use the 2 BRs versus 1 at a time and team shot.
Yeah. And we see him 3 down here. This is looking like another cap going the way of HotShots Gaming. And they're keeping Merciless Pros 3 down at all times. They're controlling those spawns, and we've been on board with 2 Essential right now, and he's on a killing spree, putting up kills
Shredded.
right and left for his team. Great job from him right now. He's gonna win this again. Can he win the 2v1?
He did.
Alive there.
Oh, he almost won
down,
that. He almost
still
lived.
A great job there, and Tempted is gonna grab a kill. Tempted's the last one in position. I'm jumping on board with him as that flag gets thrown into blue court. How's he gonna stay alive here to keep this? But once you go down 3 flags to 0, it can be very hard to push back through in that.
100%. And I have to say that was a beautiful play on 2 Essentials' part. Cleaning up the assist in the back, was able to allow his teammate to grab the flag and sneak it out. Even though if it's in a bad spot, but he was able to sneak it out and get it out in the open. So I gotta commemorate him for that.
Yeah. You know, and I don't know if it's just me, but has anyone else noticed that, you know, flag games just don't seem to go to full score anymore on these infinite maps? In Halo 3, you barely ever have a flag game that wouldn't go to score, but nowadays they're always going to time, so anything can happen. Those scores don't mean as much, but flag caps are so much more valuable.
Absolutely right.
I'm going to jump back on board with Wolf Runs here. He's pushing back into the base. It looks like MPN had a chance to push through there, but solid defense once again from the side of HotShot Gaming. But Yellowfellow is still going to pull it here, and he wins a big
That was a big win.
Yep. And we're watching him bring that flag. This could be huge, but that's a tough way to run it. You can be seen all the way across there. That's hard to run through plants.
Can Frozen clean this up? And they were able to maintain and get the flag back. Wonderful assist on Frozen's part.
Yeah, and you know, one thing you always have to be careful with in these new flag modes is it just seems like it's so easy to have yourself. Ooh, big kill from 2 Essential there. But it's so easy to have yourself, you know, get caught out from a counter cap here. If you accidentally overextend selling out for a flag, you can find yourself in deep trouble early on. Great nade by Tempted there. That deserves for us to jump on board with him as he's trying to hold off this HotShots push and keep control of their base.
100%. We're gonna see. It seems like Tempted is getting attacked by multiple different angles here. Let's see how he handles this.
It can be very difficult in that utility area to stay alive, but luckily there's plenty of cover. You've got to be careful there. He's going to try to value his life here, which is huge. Oh, maybe not waiting long enough. He's got to try to stay alive here, because if he goes down, then you're giving HotShot Gaming full control again. Here comes a pull here from the side of Merciless Pros. It's going to get stopped in Courtyard, but that flag is so hard to touch when it's down there in Courtyard, isn't it, Rambo?
Yeah, that's almost like a safety throw to draw attention. You toss it out bottom middle just to try and draw the enemy players to try and recover it, or force them to recover it, and allows for you to go in and either clean up the kills or rotate around them.
And we see Tempted still last alive here. Both Yellowfellow and Tempted have picked it up. It's helped the team stay.
That was a big touch.
Another big touch there, extending this play as the teams keep trading back and forth. I'm jumping on board with Gung-Ho Fearless here as he's providing cover fire from the other side here. He's going to clean up Noobsy there and try to get this return, but he's flanked right away. And it doesn't look like 2 Essential is able to stop that. This flag is going to keep going, and now it's up to Tempted as we jump on board with him. See if he can keep any of this going, keep this flag run alive.
They need to get up top.
Over at 2 Essential, trying to clean up this flag right here. Maybe he can actually maintain this. Maybe he can actually maintain this. Oh, that was a good beatdown. Oh wait, it was stolen from him from Frozen. That was an amazing snipe from Frozen. Oh my God, didn't even see that.
Great job with HotShot there. That flag run kept getting pushed out and extended longer and longer, and now they're going to be in position to get another flag cap here. Here's the ever dangerous counter cap that you can see on Aquarius. You sell out too much for a flag, and now you find yourself down 3-0.
2 minutes to go, 3-0 in favor to HotShot Gaming. If I was Merciless Pro right now, I would be starting to sweat. Rambo, do you think they're able to bring this back?
They can. They just got to focus one flag at a time. Just do one flag at a time. That's it. If you try and do too much and risk anything, you're just gonna die and recycle, and it takes so long to get your teammates back up, and you just run out of time. So you just gotta focus one flag and run it and get it done.
Yeah, exactly. 2 minutes, not a lot of time left, but still is enough time to keep you on your feet if you're HotShot Gaming. One quick flag and it changes the complexion of the game. But we've seen Merciless Pros, they're running the flag down bottom a lot. I haven't seen a single utility run on the setup. They had 3 down on the side of HotShot Gaming there, and I think a utility run would have been safer, but they're just so pressed for time. I think they chose to do the more aggressive option, and that came to hurt them.
Definitely, definitely. We've definitely seen them do. Oh, that was a beautiful 360 by 2 Essential.
Got the triple.
Beautiful kill from 2 Essential to stop that push. That's going to be 3 down on the side of Merciless Pros, and this flag is all but stopped, it seems like.
I honestly cannot believe that this happened. That was absolutely beautiful on 2 Essential's part. And, oh, right before he goes down, he gets the killing spree. That was a beautiful exchange between 2 Essential and Tempted right there.
And let's jump on board with Towder. He's hiding over in yellow utility. He's getting call-outs from his team in a 1v1 here, and he's able to kill Tempted, stay alive. His team's pushing forward. Time is on their side as they look to take the first map of this series. And, you know, they have come out to slay almost all players on this team with 20 kills. And look at those assist numbers as well.
Yeah, they're putting up great numbers of assists. Across the board, double digits. That's great.
You are not wrong, Rambo. You are not wrong. This is good teamwork to see. Very good teamwork. Just like we were saying earlier, they definitely have 2 BRs per person. Yeah, and that's great to see.
Oh, and then Wolves with an overkill to end out. Great play by him to try to keep it alive with an awesome 26 and 25 stat line. But that is going to do it for game 1. An emphatic win from HotShot Gaming, 3-0 on the opening flag battle there. And we're going to be moving on to Slayer Recharge for game 2.
Wow, amazing Slayer on HotShot Gaming side. That was incredible kills. Like you were saying, Southpaw, everybody on that team had at least 20 kills and at least 15 assists each. That was incredible. But we can't forget Merciless Pro, because let's be real, Wolfman Runs did a stellar job. Keeping his team together there.
Yeah, he did. I mean, 26 kills on that map when your team was just seeming to get outslayed the entire time. But I mean, I say the entire time, but it was Merciless Pros that came out swinging. Had HotShot Gaming on their back foot earlier, they weren't able to take advantage of that, and HotShot Gaming definitely, you know, came into the game. That communication happened. It was all about assists for that team. As even though they were slaying hard, it was the assist numbers from everyone was just huge, and that can be such a confidence booster moving into Slayer Recharge, where your life is valuable and the ability to communicate is even more valuable.
Yeah, what I definitely saw was that HotShots Gaming controlled the top of the map more. Every time we switch over to one of their players, they're either your card 2, they're top mid, they're top P, just laning. And anytime we switch over to Merciless Pros, it seems like they're bottom of the map, running the flag bottom of the map. And when you're on the lower part of the map, you just don't have the angles that the players do on the top. And that's why I think we do see the higher slay numbers and the higher assist numbers on the side of HotShots because of that. They had just better angles on the map and could do more damage.
Yeah, and if I'm Merciless Pros, I'm thinking more about my approach to the flag routes. I think they just tried to get they were just a little too intense in the way in which they ran the flag, always going down that courtyard. They had numbers in some cases. They could have even maybe slayed just 1 or 2 more and had that safe pull towards utility, which is where we found all of HotShots Gaming's flag caps come from. All three of them came from that utility run, and we are getting ready to go on this second map. How are you bouncing back, Rambo, if you're Merciless Pros on this Slayer Recharge game?
Just focus on the power up and control the map. Again, they got a team shoot.
Yeah, and we saw it seemed like the power up was always in the hands of HotShot Gaming. If that continues this one, we're going to see a little bit of the same in regards to the result.
Oh, most definitely. And on Recharge, the energy sword can
weapons. One thing that I don't know if we'll see a lot of here is the shock rifle, but that weapon can also make some huge plays. That one-shot kill potential can really turn the tides of a battle and help your team win those, 3v3s or those 2v2s.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Watching these players hold the mastery in the guns that they able to use, it's incredible. It's incredible. So starting off right with Yellowfellow, going right into the... Oh, is he going straight to the energy sword? He is.
Yeah.
Wow,
He
that's
is.
a bold play.
He grabs a kill and then he needs the sword to continue the devastation. And here's a fast start from Merciless Pros, like we said last time. 4 kills. Oh, he's gonna switch to the sword in the middle of the fight. I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah.
There. I think he had the first shot on him. He should have just stayed with it and cleaned it up and maybe not overextended there. But let's jump on board with Wolves, who he has the camo and the mangler. I think the camo just ended up running out for him. He's gonna try to stay alive here. He doesn't have much health left, but Merciless Pros with a big bounce back start here. Now they just need to keep it up.
Oh, that was a beautiful,
Good team
beautiful
shot.
headshot on Wolf Run.
Yeah.
It was a good team shot by him.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Uh-oh,
So,
3 long
Rambo.
haul.
Pardon me, what was that, Rambo?
Oh, I said that they had 3 long haul. It was just weird to see him spawn there.
All right, I'm jumping on board with Frozen, who's off to a slow start, but he's got that shock rifle that we said could be so impactful. He's gonna see 3 on long haul there, and Merciless Pros is staying together, which is exactly what you want to do on the Slayer side, and trying to get those assist numbers to look a little bit more like HotShot Gaming did last time. A great job right there, staying alive, letting your team clean it up, and look at the assist numbers right away here.
Yep.
Everyone getting involved, and that's going to lead to good things for you. And Yellowfellow puts down Fearless with a beatdown. Huge play there, and I'm jumping on board with Mr. Yellowfellow after that play.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a...
definitely seeing... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're definitely seeing a long haul strat right here. It's very unique. You normally don't want to be on this side of the map, but it's working for him, so...
Exactly.
Oh,
I mean,
definitely.
they're able to travel in that group to put those multiple BRs on everyone, and it seems like HotShots Gaming is approaching this in a kind of just, oh, they're all here in long haul, I'll clean someone up, and it's leading to their death. There's just not enough time to clean it up, and now there's 16-7. You've got to start slowing down if you're HotShot Gaming and approach the long haul a little bit differently, because it's not working right now.
Oh yeah, get on your teammates and make sure that everybody is together and no one is separated from the group, right?
Yeah.
It definitely shows that Merciless Pro are taking this one a little bit stronger than the last, right? They're going from that loss from CTF and coming in here and saying, you know what, guys, you know what, you might have outslayed us the last time, but we're here to stay, and we're not gonna be getting taken advantage of in any way tonight.
Points matter. I'm on board with Fearless as he's pressuring that long haul setup right now, pushing into C flat. He's gonna see someone down there. He's gonna go down by Wolves, but that's what we're talking about. Everywhere they go, Merciless Pro has cross shots waiting for them, and there's no safe place to move. As we jump on board with Yellowfellow right now, who's having a really good game. And you mentioned the bounce back there from Merciless Pros.
Yeah.
Sneaky, but the points matter so much in this league. Every win is 2 points to those final season standings, and you're going to want to keep all those maps in mind. So never be just down and out on a series, because there's always points to be had no matter what happens.
You are absolutely right. We kind of saw that with last week, didn't we? Didn't we, Southpaw?
Definitely has. And I'm seeing a ton of Merciless Pro fans in the chat tonight.
Yep.
So keep showing these guys support as they are slaying out on this Slayer game modes. And I would like to point out that I did say that I see Merciless Pro as a team that's going to really look good on the Slayer maps. And also, winning a map like they're winning right now can play a huge role in the confidence you have moving forward in the series.
Oh, 100%. Winning the Slayers are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Looking
Especially
over
in
at Powder now. I was just about to say, looking up over at Towder now, he's sneaking around. He just got a really clean kill and going up against one-on-one and was able to actually win the one-on-one with Wolf Runs there. That was incredible.
Yeah, and you look for a player like Wolf Runs, who had that 26 kill game earlier, to continue this strong start, to keep leading this team the way he's doing right now. And if he does that, it's going to make it very difficult for HotShot Gaming to get back into this. And 12 kills down this late into the game is going to be really hard to try to come back from. You've got to slow down if you're HotShot Gaming. Make Merciless Pros come to you a little bit, see if they make that mistake, and take advantage of a few kills here and there.
Wolfman Run coming in with 11 and 6. Top kills of the game so far. Incredible, incredible.
Huge double by Frozen right there.
And that's what you need, little by little. Now you're within 10. Keep slowing it down. You're not going to get 10 kills all at once here. You're going to get them 1 or 2 at a time, and that'll help you push back through, make Merciless Pro feel overconfident, and make a mistake.
Ooh. Not seeing as much as we saw out of kills on Frozen's side this time. HotShot Gaming is definitely not dominating the Slayer portion of this game this time, but they still have time to catch up. They still have time to catch up.
That was a huge save there from Yellowfellow. That would have been just devastating if they were able, if 2 Essential was able to take down everyone there. But Yellowfellow makes a big play and keeps them in there. I'm still on board with Yellowfellow. This 10-kill lead is looking good late into this game.
Yeah, they're almost at the point where they can't even trade. Because if they trade out, they're still going to lose. So HotShots needs to slow the game down and not die. That's the most important thing right now.
Wow.
And they are inching back in this one. 8 kills. That's, I mean,
Yep.
That's a lot closer. You're going to start building momentum on the side of Merciless. I mean, on the side of HotShot Gaming. And Gung Ho with a huge no-scope there. That deserves a check-in for what he's doing. And he misses out on that opportunity. Big kills from Tempted and Noomsy as I jump on over with Frozen, who has the camo and the sword.
Oh, they're going sneaky, Southpaw. They're going sneaky.
They are going sneaky.
It is happening. Let's see if you can actually pick up this 1v1 right now.
These are big kills right now. There's not a whole lot left to give the side of Merciless Pros, so you have to take advantage. Tempted gets a huge double. The camo's going to run out for Frozen here, but just in time to come up and kill Yellow Fever. He's got to value the life there. Tempted is going off right now, and he's going to go down by MP and Wolf runs. Let's jump on board with Noomsy, as he's been playing really well this game.
Yeah, definitely an improvement.
Yeah, it seems like him and Noomsy and Wolf runs have been just running together. They're just sticking together in team shooting. It seems like a lot more assists, a lot more slays are coming through on that side.
Yeah, and that results into good things happening here. And they've just been in control. I mean, HotShots has come alive a little bit at points in time, but Merciless Pro has adapted to everything HotShots tried to do to switch things up, and it's resulted in a safe kill lead the whole game. They've never felt very threatened, and it's a big confidence boost as you're going to be heading into Game 3, all tied up in the series, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely, definitely all tied up. Merciless Pro is coming in with definitely a much-needed confidence booster. Much-needed confidence booster after that last loss.
Yeah, it definitely shows they can hang with the slaying power of HotShots.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, me personally, I thought after watching that opening match with how much Aquarius was just dominated by the side of HotShot Gaming, I was worried to see what was going to happen from Merciless Pros in that Slayer setup. But, you know, they proved my earlier prediction right, that the Slayer game modes was going to be their strong point. But now they need to translate playing Slayer and objectives into that control. Because I just worry about their approach to those objective game modes. Maybe they're just missing that kind of approach in regards to, you know, keeping control of the objective and keeping that Slayer pressure. Whereas HotShots, they feed off of that a little bit more, as we're going to be moving on to Oddball on Livefire.
Now, guys, Oddball on Livefire. What do you guys think? Because this is one of my favorite maps to play Oddball on. I'm being 100% honest here. Rambo, what do you think the outcome of this going to be? Where do you think the ball is going to be?
All right, and we are.
I apologize.
Back. No, we're back over here with you guys as we had some technical difficulties on that map screen. We'll definitely be popping that up for you guys throughout the series, but we understand that we don't have mics on that one, but we'll make it work. But we were just discussing what Rambo's approach is going to be on Oddball Live Fire.
Yeah, so with live fire, you're gonna have the ball at 1 of 2 spots, either at A or at C. And with the slaying power of both these teams, I'm assuming we're gonna see the ball more at A than we are at C. Ideally, I would like to see the ball at C just because you have better lanes to control. But with how evenly matched these teams are, we're probably gonna see more at A.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. And giving the teams the ready to go. We'll make sure that scoreboard is updated for you guys at 1-1 with 3 more maps to play. Doesn't matter who gets to 3 first in this one. This is not a series. This is all about taking as many maps as possible and getting those points on the board as we're loading in to this map. And you know, Merciless Pros has all the momentum. Wolf has been playing out of his mind, and Mr. Noomsy and Yellowfellow came alive that game. So they need to keep that pressure. Will be interesting to see how the sniper plays a role. It's not as impactful as it was in Halo 3, but it can still be used to suppress teams. And I feel like Frozen got off to a really slow start last game, and he's going to look to bounce back. But this time, we have to jump on with Wolf, who is the hottest player in this lobby right now.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. I'm excited to see if Wolf can get that sniper in his hands and see what plays he can make of it. Because let's be real, let's be real. This map with the sniper, you can get some really good shots, and especially on oddball, man.
Yeah, he can really cause some damage there. But it's all about making sure you push Hotshot Gaming to be uncomfortable, just like you did last time. They're going to see 2 sitting there at sandbags. Fearless is going to get an early kill, but we're staying on board with Wolf here as he's the last line of defense of that sniper. He's got some good shots here. Staying alive is more important as he jumps through cuts, and he's going to look to see if they push to the sniper. Great fake there, but he's not able to do anything with it right now. I think he thought he had a nade there, but was found out that he didn't, as he looked like he was putting that angle down to try to use that.
I think you're right. I noticed that too.
So he's got the heat wave now, but they have the ball. They're playing the objective, even though they don't have the overshield right now. They have the objective, playing it very well right now, and they're heading towards that C setup, probably into tower, I'm guessing.
HotShots getting both power-ups on the map so far. That might be crucial for the start of the game mode.
Yeah, they have both power-ups, but they don't have the most important thing, which is the ball, as they forgot about the heat wave as being a true power-up as well. And big play from Wolf, getting that snipe, going right back to the
He's
heat
juggling
wave.
both weapons. Attaboy.
Yeah, he's keeping it out of the hands, and you love to see it right now. He is patrolling those cuts, and they're going to have to do something with him on the side of HotShots. He's staying alive. He's going to probably go grab that sniper now before going down by Fearless, and let's jump on board with Fearless.
All right. Fearless in line with that ball. He is going for blood, guys. He is going for blood. He wants it. He wants it, and he takes it, and he takes it. Wonderful shot, a wonderful kill on Yellowfellow. Let's see if he can actually retain this ball.
Yeah, he's doing a good job winning there. You love to see the AR early on here. He's going to go down by Tempted. Let's jump on board with Tempted as he is pushing into Nest right now. His team's doing a good job. They've got a big early lead, and they're rotating it over to the side of B, which is an area in this map that you can play the ball pretty easily. Nurse that clock, and they're doing a great job keeping HotShots Gaming down on this one. It's just they seem to be such a different team right now, but they do go 2 down. That ball was played, and now HotShot Gaming looking like they can push, but they go 2 down again, and now it's all on the side of Merciless Pros. That's a big nade. He's got to win this one-on-one here at C, staying alive as long as possible. He's going to see him come down the stairs there. Does he win it? No, Touter is going to win it, and that means we're jumping on board with Touter as he's pushing over top mid right now.
Yellowfellow just came in to a very bad position, but
Big double kill from Touter before being taken out by Tempted,
beautiful.
But Too Essential has the ball. Let's jump on board with Frozen, who's off to a really slow start as he gets his first kill of the game here. As he's defending that scoreboard, sets up a kill for Fearless, and now we see HotShots Gaming earning some time, which is much needed. But MP and Wolves has the sniper, and we see him go down there. But we'll jump on board with Yellowfellow, who's off to a much slower start than we saw last game.
Most definitely. Holding the ball on, seeing if he can add some more times on, or excuse me, add some more time onto this board. Doing really good so far. Doing really good so far with 65 points on. Wow. Definitely holding all the points on the team so far. I think Merciless Pros is using Yellow Fellows to hold the ball for right now.
Yeah, and a big miss there by him. He should have taken out that player there, and that's going to allow HotShots Gaming to get a little bit more control and keep the ball out of the hands of Merciless Pro, getting points. And Gung Ho does a great job there of dropping a lot of the players low as we jump over with Powder in a big fight here, pushing towards this A side. He's gonna get the kill. They're gonna go all 4 dead, and now 2 Essential and the rest of Hotshot Gaming are gonna look to try to control this power up. We're gonna see Powder get the overshield here, and they have the ball. It looks like there's a little miscommunication there as both players ran over that way. You're gonna want to keep the setup there because it allowed them to push all the way into garage here, and now you're fighting a little bit closer range than you probably want to.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful combination, the heat wave and the overshield. Let's be real here.
Yeah, and that close fight ended up being the demise, but Tempted's the last one alive on the side of Merciless Pros, and he does a good job getting the win, keeping the ball out of the hands of HotShots, and I am on board with Noomzy right now. He's pressuring that A side. He's gonna have 2 Hotshot Gaming players there, putting shots. He needs to stay alive here, and Frozen with a huge double kill, a triple kill from Frozen. Big play from him. I'm still on board with Noomzy before he's gonna get maybe taken down here, and good job here. But look, back within 10 points almost now. If you're Merciless Pros, you're starting to sweat a little bit.
Most definitely. 2 Essential has been getting some points on the board right now. And this could be pivotal for the game. This definitely going to start making, just like you said, definitely going to start making Merciless Pros start to sweat. We're going down to the 2-minute mark now. So they gotta start getting aggressive.
Yeah, and I'm on board with Towder right now, who's made some big plays there. The Heat Wave was just called out to him. And really, the Heat Wave has been doing played a big role in Hotshot Gaming's success right now. Beautiful nade from the side of Merciless Pros. This is your last push if you're Merciless Pros. You have to get this right here. If you mess this up, this is not going to be enough time to come back and get it. Yellowfellow gets a big beat down there. He stays alive. He has to stay alive here in order to do it. It looks like there might have been an accidental betrayal there, and that might set him up for a round loss as they push through A side here, moving into tunnel. You've got to hold on to it a little bit longer if you're 2 Essential. Only 4 seconds left. I don't know if there's enough time for Merciless Pro, and round 1 is going to go the way of Hotshot Gaming after being down nearly 50 points early on.
Yeah, I think the big change was seeing Frozen come back.
Yeah, exactly. For the majority of that first half, he was at 0 kills, and then all of a sudden he found it, and that's what you need. I'm still on board with Fearless here as he's off to a hot start with a big double kill before being taken out by Tempted, and now I'm jumping on board with Frozen, who's really turned it up these last couple minutes, and hopefully he can keep the pressure up, and Hotshot Game is going to pick up right where they left off last time.
Frozen going down in the grave, or in the tunnel, but getting a from the grave. That is always beautiful. Beautiful dopamine right there.
I'm on board with Gung Ho as he's going to win this battle at scoreboard. No, he's going to go down, and that deserves us to jump on board with Mr. Wolf as he's been a little bit quieter so far this map, and they're going to need him to step back up in order to get control back.
Definitely. He has a heat wave though, so he's pushing right. He's going to push his C to try and get a flank on back, see if the ball drops. So this is huge for him right here.
Yeah, to me, this route is it just seems like it takes so long. He's gonna get the kill on Frozen there. He tried to get that back smack, but maybe it was good that he didn't. He gets the double kill. The overkill is looking for him right here. Is he gonna be able to keep the pressure up? Does a good job staying alive. He's got the heat wave. He's gonna cause some panic in there. He's keeping that
pressure up with that heat wave. He's keeping that pressure up. Oh, those bank shots though. Those are some beautiful bank shots.
Oh, and he used up all of his bullets though. He had no heat
that
wave
was
to
unfortunate.
give to 2 Essential, and now they're going to go 3 down. I'm jumping on board with Essential as he's been the objective player for Oddballs, already at 73 points, and now he is slaying out, trying to keep them up, putting this pressure over on Sandbag, and he's going to keep alive here as it just seems like a reverse of last game. This time it's all Hotshot Gaming early on, and Merciless Pros is going to be the ones that has to wake up.
Yeah, most definitely. We definitely saw last round, Merciless Pros, Wolf just coming in, going to get that sniper, making sure that he's keeping eyes on both power-ups, and that you definitely were able to see how well that was able to work for them, right? Oh,
Yeah.
that looking over at 2 Essential right now, he just got a beautiful double kill, and he's now on a killing spree. That's insane.
Yeah, he is playing really well right now, being a thorn in the opposing team's side. He's gonna grab the ball now and continue that amazing objective play we've seen from him. And he's running out of time here. He's charging up the noob combo. Is he gonna make it hit? You love to see it. He's holding it for a while here. I gotta see if he's able to connect on it. He's gonna miss there, and then he's gonna throw a frag grenade right to their face. And we're gonna jump on board with Tempted, the last alive on the side of MPN.
I bet for Tempted right now, it is definitely crucial for him to stay alive right now, as we give him the curse.
Yeah, the commentator curse. I mean, if we always want to influence a game, we can just talk about who we want to jump onto. That was an unfortunate nade there on the side of Wolf, and Towder's got the ball. I'm back on board with Frozen now, who's watching that nest side, keeping some nades over here at top mid.
We are seeing a different ball setup compared to round 1. We now have the ball at C versus A, so that's good to see.
That was a beautiful snipe coming from Fearless right there.
And Tempted is pushing through, trying to get through out of here, and he's gonna win here again. I'm on board with him as he's trying to keep alive here. Not a whole lot of spots to go. He needs to value this life as long as he can.
Full life
1v1. He wins it against Powder, and now he's got the sniper rifle. Oh, if he would have hit that shot, it would have been a huge play.
The fact he stayed alive is huge.
Yeah, good job. I think he finishes off the ammo there. And I'm back on board with 2 Essential, who's in a fight now. He's gonna lose it to Noomsy. Big play from Noomsy here. Powder's here to clean it up though, and he is gonna get a double. And he's the last one alive for HotShot Gaming. He's gonna keep you know, just using that clock, and I don't know if there's going to be enough time for MPN to push through here.
Nope, they have one push, and they got to kill him.
This is some really good Halo, guys. Like, these 2 teams right here, wonderful matchup so far. HotShots Gaming has just really shown that, especially here in Oddballs, they've really shown that they have something to prove, right?
Yeah. It's all about the objective play from them. As we saw in the first game, they look so good in that CTF Aquarius game. They just seem to really play that objective balance with the slaying, and it showed. And Merciless Pros did not take advantage of that early lead that they were able to build, and you can't do that. You can't drop those leads as we all rotate through, getting ready to move on to Mr. Binky's favorite game mode, Strongholds on Streets.
Ooh, I love me some Streets, guys. Southpaw, I gotta ask. So, what do you think is gonna be going on this time? Where do you think the most of the bloodshed's gonna be focused on?
Well, B is always a bloodbath. And now, if I'm talking to my Division 8 team, yes, guys, because I am the skill that encompasses Division 8, we like to approach that A-B setup. It just feels good, keeping them trapped in that C spawn. It can be so difficult to break through for an opposing team. So I like to see teams really challenge for B early on, establish that control, try to keep A up. You can keep a player up on Heaven, and it just makes it easier to control everything. And don't worry so much about overextending to C. Trap them back there. So whichever team can utilize that rotation, I think is going to find the most success here. But watch out for those flankers that are always switching the zones and the ever elusive AC setup that we see from East Coast Gaming from time to time.
Calling out East Coast Gaming there. I like it. I like it.
So no, we are. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what I'm looking for here. I'm looking for, this is the last chance to keep the series alive if you are Merciless Pros here. So you got to take a second, learn what you're doing wrong in regards to your custom setup, to your objective setup, and fix it here, because this is your last chance to keep it going.
Dude, I like it. So Rambo, who do we need to watch out for this game? Because this last match was really something else. We saw some of the players that were slacking off at the start really pick up themselves. So who do you think we should start off with and really focus on this game mode?
Yeah, I think on the side of HotShots, I mean, it's Too Essential and Frozen. Both were playing strong that last game and really showed that once they turned up and started playing well, HotShots just carried through that oddball game. On the side of Merciless Pros, I think Wolf Runs and Noobs, they were working great on that recharge game. I think we need to see that again here on Streets.
You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Really like to see it.
Yeah, it's so important for Wolf to start off hot if you are Merciless Pros here. And the rocket is going to be so important in this map.
Huge.
Controlling that rocket allows you to... it's almost a free 2 kills. I never like grabbing the rocket because it's too much pressure to make something happen with it. But it works so well. It helps you push out through. And I'm on board with Wolf here on the start because Merciless Pros needs him to have a big start.
All right.
Push through here as he moves up
All
towards
right.
Neon. He's getting those spike grenades, pushing him around. Too Essential's gonna get an early kill here, but Wolves is there to clean it up. Doomsy's got the rockets, but Too Essential's off to a hot start with an early kill here, early 2 kills, and shutting down, pushing Merciless Pros on the back foot early on.
Yeah, it looks like HotShots already has two strongholds and already getting time. It's ticking away.
And it's all about that objective play. Every second counts in strongholds, as we've seen some very close matches. Just on Thursday, we saw a huge comeback, 250 to 246. Anything can happen in these game modes. So you're going to look to control that driveway. We see a player coming in through Red Room, but Frozen takes him out, and Gung Ho takes it out here. And big plays from Tempted, using that Stalker rifle to get a kill here. But he's the last alive before Frozen takes him out. And Frozen with some big kills as I jump on board with him.
Yeah, but they're currently losing 8 right now.
Definitely seems that that HotShot Gaming are coming out really heavy in their aggressiveness towards these strongholds and getting some points on the board. Merciless Pro definitely needs to be more aggressive so they do not get a super far away lead against HotShot Gaming there.
Yeah, exactly. But you also have to be very... You have to be slow. You don't want to compound mistakes there, as we see 3 zones in control of HotShot Gaming right now. Luckily, that B is ticking, but nothing's happening there. Now they're going to get towards that A-B setup. And one thing to point out here was how the side of HotShot pushed towards that C side when they lost A. Frozen valued his life, and they flipped the map, and it kind of sent everyone on the side of Merciless Pros into chaos, as we see a big 100-kill lead, 100-second lead early on here, and no sign of slowing down. HotShot is just on another level on this Streets map right now.
Where is Merciless Pro at right now, guys?
I am on board with Too Essential, who has the rockets, and he's looking at pushing towards the C side. If I'm HotShot, though, I'm rotating towards A. I'm going to answer this. I know that I have Too Essential watching driveway with rockets. He's going to miss the first one, but he is going to clean up the kill before going down by Wolf. Big plays from him, and it does look like they are going to be able to get B and start scoring some points.
Looking over at Wolf having the Sentinel beam, that's always a very difficult weapon to actually use.
I find it extremely difficult to be successful with it. I don't know if it's maybe favors mouse and keyboard users or just those close range combat, but it is a difficult weapon to use, but it can melt shields away very quickly.
Yeah, it's very strong.
So 100% Rambo. Having that Sentinel beam and battle rifle combination, just like the plasma pistol.
And we're starting to see one of the common sights of, it's Tempted lagged out because I'm seeing him just run into a wall. I think I just was disconnected, and looks like Tempted is out of the game, so we need to mark the score here at 112 to 34 is what it looks like.
Yeah, 112-34.
And we will continue from there.
All good, guys. All good. You know, they were watching.
All right, and we will get them set as we come back to our cams, and they will get everything going.
That was some really good gameplay on the side of HotShots Gaming. Merciless Pros seem to be starting to pick up the pace there. So this might little hiccup here might be a saving grace for them.
Yeah, definitely.
Might be a saving grace for them. Wolf was doing some really awesome gameplays. I really love the combination of the Sentinel Beam and the Battle Rifle. I know I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. He was utilizing some awesome tricks there.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
definitely putting down the damage and getting the assists.
Yeah, and it was just another really intense start from HotShot Gaming, and it was hard for Merciless Pros to answer that. So, you know, maybe this DC will work in their favor a little bit, give them a chance to reset and try to figure out how to approach the map. But they're down nearly 80 points here, and they're gonna have to find a way to claw this back slowly. But right now, HotShot Gaming's rotations just seem extremely effective right now.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. It's tough to see. It's tough to see because both teams are playing very, very well tonight, right? And it's always hard to see a disconnect because whether it might be going well in one team's way, this disconnect might be bad for the other team, right? So
Yeah.
we're definitely going to have to see how this plays out and how these players can bounce back from this, because these moments are stressful, and this definitely proves to see which player, or excuse me, which team deserves to be here, right?
Yeah, but it also gives them another set to, take 2 seconds, catch a breather, analyze what they just saw, and now they got a new set of power weapons, new set of just strat to start with, and Merciless Pros knows they're down, so they got to come out strong and utilize their lives and make it count.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I'm really excited to see what's going to be happening here now. Really excited to see it.
And as we're trying to make sure we have everyone on the side of Merciless Pro ready to go, and understanding it's going to be 216 points needed for Merciless Pros to get a win here before HotShot hits that 113 mark. That is going to be what's going to dictate the result of this one. So look for them to try to push out, but understand that this game is going to stop when HotShot or Merciless Pros hits those numbers.
Okay. Definitely keep our eyes peeled. Definitely keep our eyes peeled. So Southpaw, your prediction at the start. How are you feeling on that? How are you feeling on that? This has been some really good gameplay from both teams. So what are you thinking? What are you thinking now?
So Merciless Pros started off really strong, and they got the rocket control on the start there, but it didn't equate into much control because of how quickly HotShot Gaming pushed B. I'm looking to see if B is pressured more by Merciless Pros this time to prevent that setup from happening and allowing them to push up with rockets. They're going to need to send more guys to B, because once HotShot Gaming gets B, it's so hard to break them off their rotation, and you just don't have time to give them that start again.
HotShot Gaming has definitely proved that they can show out their defensive strategies.
They can, and I'm going to jump on board with Wolf here. We started with him last time, and I'm looking to him to continue that hot streak. I'm not seeing many players push towards B, but we do see Wolf push towards B stairs, and they knew they were going to do that this time. You saw all 4 players on the side of HotShot Gaming pushing towards B. They know they only need points right now, but Fearless with a huge double kill before going down by Tempted, and then Touter taking out Noomsy, and I'm not sure anyone was able to get the rockets on the side of Merciless Pros here, and that could be detrimental into this push. I'm on board with Fearless as they're flanking around this A side. He's going to get the kill here and re-secure that zone. He knows another player's in there. He's going to need to win this fight to keep this zone under control, and he does. Hot start from HotShot Gaming, no pun intended, before Tempted takes him out. Let's jump on board with Tempted.
Yeah, he's on a 4-0 streak right now with that Stalker rifle. He's putting down work.
Yeah, but you got to remember, only 113 points needed on the side of HotShot Gaming because of that disconnect last game. If you guys are tuning in, 216 needed on the side of Merciless Pros. So time is not on their side if you are Merciless Pros.
Hot shots are almost halfway there already.
Most definitely. Merciless Pro are definitely sweating right now. Definitely sweating right now, guys.
Yeah, and we saw this hot start from HotShot. There I go, making that pun again. At the beginning of the first half of the last game, and it just seems like they just put their foot on the gas a lot quicker than Merciless Pro, but now we see Merciless Pro starting to climb back in this. I'm going to jump on board with Noomsy over there. He's fighting at B. He's going to see someone flanking behind. He uses the thruster to stay alive, does a good job there, but C is going the way of HotShot Gaming because there's 2 down on the side of Merciless Pro, and Noomsy's going to have to win this fight at B because they're going to need someone to get in there quick. Oh, I would have liked to see him push towards that B to prevent the scoring from happening, and Frozen gets a big kill, Towder gets a big kill, and I'm jumping on board with Frozen as they're pressuring that B side right now.
He is maintaining B right now. He's maintaining B. Him and
Rockets
Towder
are
are
up. Let's
going.
see.
Looks like Towder is actually going for the rocket. What are we saying there, Rambo?
As I was saying, the power weapon rockets are up, so it's a huge way that Merciless Pro can fight back if they get those.
Oh.
We see Merciless Pro's running out of time here. Shotgun, big shots coming in, and Frozen doing a good job staying alive. Yellowfellow's going to clean it up with the rocket. Are they going to be able to get A here? They need to finish that one, but C is stopped and not able to be capped, and they're running out of time. They only need 8 more seconds before this one is all over. We see a late push into B. They can't give up any more time. I'm on with Noomsy right now as he gets that late B capture here and a big kill, but we see 2 dead again on the side of on the side of Merciless Pro, and now we see 4 dead. This is gonna all but do it as HotShot Gaming looks to take the 3rd map with this 113 points is all they need, and that's
it.
Oh, and they do stop it right
Oh!
beforehand.
Oh.
The A rotation is happening. You gotta love the never give up attitude from Merciless
Right?
Pros. It's not gonna be enough though, and
That's enough.
that
That's
is
game.
going
GG's.
to do it. Big game from them.
They don't know it's over.
You gotta love
Rounding out
determination.
It's over. End it.
Wow. Gotta love
Yeah,
that
they're-
determination.
Competitive spirit here. They're still going hard.
Yep, they are all in this one. I'm gonna go make sure they know that that is game.
All right. So HotShot coming in 3-1 in favor of HotShot Gaming. Now, coming up here, Rambo, coming up here.
All right, and I am back.
Welcome back,
Welcome back.
Southpaw.
That is going to do it. Big win on the side of HotShot there. They're going to take the final objective game of the map and give themselves the unofficial series win with 1 map left to play. That's got to feel good if you're HotShot Gaming.
Most
Yeah,
definitely. Southpaw, your video right there seems to be off.
I think it's okay on every other screen. Maybe it's just yours. So you'll just have to talk to my Discord icon at this point in time. But everyone else can see my face, so I'm good with it.
Good. I'm
And
glad.
I think there's some channel points to start to pay off. So I am ready to see these games happen.
That definitely was an awesome gameplay by HotShot Gaming there. Merciless Pros, they definitely were sweating at the end of that. Definitely were sweating. They did not put up the aggressiveness that they had to be able to maintain a win there, which is sad to see, but they're just like you've said many times, this is not the end, right, Southpaw? This is not the end. They still have a chance at this next Slayer match here coming up on Bazaar, right? They still have a chance to get some mad points. So
They
that's
do.
the awesome thing about the PHCL.
It's a difference between 6 points and 2 points here. You know, like being down 6 points or being down just 2 points in the standings. So that's going to be big for Merciless Pro here, being able to jump back into this one and, fight out here. You dominated the last Slayer game. It's all to play for here. There's a lot of power weapons on this map. Shotgun, rockets, overshield, everything can play a huge role. Even the grapple I consider a power up on this map. So there's so much to play for, and 3-2 sounds a lot better than 4-1.
Most definitely. Now Rambo, Bazaar. This is a fun map to play, right? Especially for Slayer. Now, getting that bulldog in your hands, that could be a pivotal moment for these teams. What do you feel about that? What do you feel the power weapon that might come into play here, guy?
Yeah, I definitely think the Bulldog is strong if you utilize it in the right areas. But I feel the rockets and the power up in the middle of the map. Like they just got to control the middle of the map. With the 3 lane strat that Bazaar has, you really got to focus on just controlling the spawns and not getting shot in the back because the spawns do flip in Slayer. So it's not just one side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm on board with Fearless right now. He had a great game last game on Stronghold. He's going to look to continue that. We see him pushing over the side towards that all-important Bulldog that Mr. Sneaky
There it
Lobster
is.
pointed out. But he's not going to push through here. He's going to stay back. We see rockets in the hands of Wolves. And right away, here's that hot start that we see from Merciless Pro on Slayer game modes.
All right, looking over at still at Fearless, kind of creeping in on this tunnel here, trying to get a shot with that Bulldog. Love that skin, by the way.
Put some damage down.
Oh,
Doing some
definitely.
damage, but they're just not able to get any map control right now. HotShot Gaming finding some trouble getting some high parts of this map. He's gonna make a smart call here, start retreating back, and here we go as they are pushing through. And he's got the flank right now. He doesn't hit the second shot, and he's gonna go down. Big play from Yellowfellow. Let's jump on board with him.
Oh, yeah. Yellowfellow stealing the shotgun right from under his feet. Love it. Love to see it. Has the spike grenades, throwing it, making sure nobody comes up through that middle portion right there.
And as people join in and start to understand how we work out these series, it's all points based. Every win earns you a certain amount of points. Big play from Yellowfellow with that
Beautiful.
shotgun. But every win on maps earns you points that go into your regular season standings. So this is why there's still something to play for if you are on the side of Merciless Pros. And you're off to a hot start right now. You got the shotgun. Big kill there on Fearless. And Yellowfellow is showing the danger that shotgun can have.
Most definitely, most definitely. Him and Tempted are definitely coming out on top on Merciless Plo's side so far. Showing that they are here to play some awesome Halo. I love it.
Yeah, and it's got to make you question. This is just my analyzing side of things. Like, what does the objective play start to do to Merciless Pro's mindset? Because when it's just about slaying, they're just doing some serious work as we see Frozen take out Yellowfellow there, stop that shotgun spree as we jump on board with Frozen. But it just seems like their approach is so much more relaxed when they don't have to worry about playing the objective as well.
You're absolutely right about that. It definitely seems that they seem a little bit more stressed out, right? Seem a little bit more chaotic during the objective plays, but you're absolutely right. They're definitely calm and collective right now.
It looks like a big grenade gonna take out Frozen as we jump on board with Towder as he's gonna try to get back into this game. Starting off slow here, but still valuing that life. He's gonna look for some cross shots here. They're all getting called out over on the opposite side. He's gonna start getting shot in the back, and he's gonna have to stay alive here. But he knows where everyone's spawning now. 2 Essentials gonna start cleaning up right there before Wolves takes down Towder. And let's jump on board with Wolves as he's in a big firefight across the bridge here.
Oh,
big
sadly
win.
unable to clean it up.
Big win by 2 Essential there. Jumping on board with Noomsy.
Oh, yeah. Been able to see some big plays out of him tonight.
Yeah, they've all looked good. They just have not been able to push forward into control on the objective game modes, but picking up right where they left off Slayer-wise as they're getting some callouts. We're seeing some pings utilized. We see the Rocket taking out 2 members with Frozen. He got a double kill there. He's going to get the triple kill. I'm on board with Frozen. Big plays out of him, bringing this tide back up, and he's seeing where the spawns are happening on the side of Merciless Pros.
That was absolutely beautiful on Frozen. Definitely getting a tie right there. Definitely cleaning up the kills for his team. Hopefully, going to be able to... Oh, getting attacked by multiple shots here.
He's going to stay alive, and he's going to use that grapple to get all the way back before Noomsy takes him out. Good job by Noomsy tracking there. Noomsy looks like he might go down here. He is going to go down, but I'm back on board with Tempted as he's locking down that catwalk, looking across at the rocket spawn. No power weapons up for a little bit right now. He's got the noob combo ready to go. He's going to be watching here. He does see the overshield. Does he hit it? He does hit the overshield down. Is he able to do something with it? He does set up the kill for Wolves, and we see Towder get his first 2 kills of the game, which is big for him.
Yeah, that was
That's
still a
definitely
huge
big.
double.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Looking over at Tempted here, trying to clean up some kills in the middle. Looking like he is keeping a close eye on the 2 power-up spawns.
Doing a good job here. He's gonna get those shock grenades. And
Those
see
things
what
are
he can
pivotal.
do. Yeah, those can be almost considered another power weapon. He's gonna get that off. And good job here rebuilding that lead after losing it. It was 19-19 at one point. We see a 6-kill lead, 7-kill lead now coming the way of Merciless Pros. They're slaying out right now and looking good doing it.
Most definitely. It looked like Tempted was trying to throw a shot grenade there. It looked like he ran out early, but that would have been a very good play on his part.
Yeah, and I like Merciless Pros. They're keeping the foot on the gas here. They're not being content in just staying back. They're keeping everything moving fast-paced. He's activating those shock grenades there. Like to see that play. That's a big heads-up play, keeping it out of the hands of the enemy team. But Towder is going to take him out as I'm jumping on board with Fearless. He's pressuring in here with the grapple before getting a nice punch to the face from Wolf, setting up a kill for Towder. Towder's going to get a big double and deserve to be jumped on with him now.
Wow, that was...
Before going down, and I continue the curse of the commentator as we jump on board with someone that might not be in a fight right now, Mr. Wolf. Oh, and big play from him, taking that overshield right out from him. Great play, heads up play.
Did I just see that, Southpaw? Did I actually just see that?
That takes some
Rambo.
confidence there.
Yep.
Oh my, Rambo.
That was huge.
Wow. Wow. That might have been a pivotal moment right there.
Yeah,
Holy
because we see
crap.
the 7-kill lead has been erased, but Wolf has single-handedly grabbed all the power weapons for his team. Great job, great heads-up play. He's gonna see the player there. It's not gonna be enough to take him out before going down, but still huge plays there, as this is a new game now at 36-36.
That was some crazy map awareness on Wolf Run's part right there. Heading over, let's go check out Frozen, see how Frozen is doing right now. He's got a pretty good kill to death ratio, 10-11. Cleaning up a kill on Wolf Run right now. Beautiful.
And he's just looking, HotShots Gaming's got their first lead of the night, and they just look solid right now. Tempted with a nice long-range BR. Wolf and Tempted's kills are going to tie them back up, and Noomsy's going to give them back the lead. Big play by Noomsy staying alive. I'm on board with him as Yellowfellow and Gung Ho are fighting, and he's going to get called out here. Noomsy needs to win this. He's not going to. Big play from Frozen to take him out, and Gung Ho Fearless is going to go down, but 41-40, you have to value your life even more so than normal. I'm on board with Yellowfellow as he's down below here in tunnels, sneaking back around. He's going to see a player here. He's not going to get the first shot, and that's going to result in a loss and a 43-40 lead now on the side of HotShot Gaming as we go on board with 2 Essential. He's got the shotgun. He's going to try to pressure up here. He's got some help. They have to stay alive right now.
Definitely need to slow down, make sure that everybody is accounted for, and make sure that they are landing these shots and getting these kills. 43-42 now.
Big kills from Tempted here, 43-44. Tempted now has the shotgun as I'm on board with him. He's laying down shots. He needs to stay alive. There's not a whole lot of kills left to give anymore, even though it's super close right now. You can't give a sloppy death right now. Yellowfellow does have the overshield. We see the tunnels getting called out. Is he going to be able to clean this kill up here? He needs to get it. He gets it one. He's not going to get this. Is he going to get the second? Big plays there as they take the lead. 45-45. I'm still on board with Tempted here. Noomsy gives him a 46-45 lead. This is coming down to the wire, and it's going to be so valuable, these points, as the season goes on.
Oh my god, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat right now.
Staying on board with Tempted. He's in a kind of bad position down here at the bottom of the map, but it looks like HotShot is taking a little bit of the wind out of their sails, resetting. Tempted is looking for that opportunity to get in there with a shotgun. He has the grapple. He was ready for it. He's got the flash right now. Does he miss the shot? He misses the shot, and Towder takes him down. Unfortunate for Tempted. Towder with a huge play. I'm on board with Fearless right now. He's got the flank. He's going to get a big kill there. It's 47-47. Yellowfellow just took out Frozen, but we're still on board with Fearless. He's got his eyes set across here. What's he going to be able to do? He's not going to be able to get a kill here. He's staying alive with that Mangler, moving down to tunnel. Neck and neck right now. No player wants to make a mistake. 25 seconds on Overshield. I'm not sure it's going to impact this game, but it could, and you have to stay alive right now. No player is wanting to push up.
After seeing that amazing play with the Overshield earlier, you never know what might happen. You never know what might happen.
No player's going to want... It looks like this Overshield fight is going to be big. I'm jumping over with Noomsy, he's in the closest position to push that Overshield, and he's giving all the callouts to his team right now. He's got to keep this truck area locked down, and no player wants to push forward. They don't want to be the mistake, because you might not get a chance to spawn again. Your team is going to be down right away. There's some pressure happening. A big trade, tempted in Fearless trade. I just saw a grapple used to get the Overshield.
Too Essential got it.
Too Essential does have it. He's got the Overshield right now. What's he going to be able to do with it? 48-48. I'm on board with Too Essential. Big play out of him. He's going to have to be the aggressor here if he wants to utilize this thing. But everything to play for. 1.5 minutes left. Plenty of time left. There's a player hiding right down in bottom mid. Too Essential's going to see it. And he's going to win the fight. 1 kill away on the side of HotShot Gaming with a little bit of Overshield left. That was unfortunate for Noomsy getting caught out in that situation, but the team is slowing down, and Frozen is going to get the last kill on Tempted, and that is going to be the game, set, and match on the night, with HotShots Gaming taking it 4 maps to 1 tonight. What a great set of maps, and HotShot Gaming has to be happy getting 8 points out of this week's matchup.
That was some really good gameplay on HotShots' side. I got to give hats off to Merciless Pros. Hats off to them, because they were able to play a really, really good Slayer match beforehand, right? Their Slayer has been great. The kills, their assists, their teamwork, fantastic. But wonderful gameplay out of HotShot Gaming. 4-1. Congratulations, guys. That is amazing.
Yeah,
Yep.
Great set of maps. Merciless Pro, I mean, 4-1 doesn't do that series justice, as
No.
it was neck and neck a lot of times. Objective gameplay is something that Merciless Pro is going to really need to work on moving forward, as objectives are huge in being able to win series. Slaying ability is there, a little bit more objective gameplay, and that's going to do this team a lot of good in the long run. Huge plays from Wolf All Night, huge plays from Frozen, just a lot of great Halo action, and it's not stopping there tonight. We have another matchup heading y'all's way in about the next 15 minutes. We're going to get to square off and check out Magic Bullet versus Villainy, and it is going to be insane. But before we do that, we want to thank all of our sponsors here over at the PHCL for giving us the opportunity to do what we do, and to give y'all the opportunity to play for a lot more money. As we would like to start off by thanking our premier partners, Amped Comics. Guys, if you want to get into comic book collecting, or have been collecting, or just any sort of collectible in general, Amped Comics has a ton of awesome stuff that you guys need to check out. You're going to want to go check them out on eBay and the Whatnot app. That is Amped Comics, and they have some awesome stuff that's available for purchase. We also want to thank our premier partner, MG Eclipse, one of the teams in the Halo League this year, but they're more than just a team in the Halo League. They're also a Discord full of awesome individuals who's always playing custom games, always having tournaments going on, and just has a great community that you're going to want to be a part of. You can find them in our Discord underneath the supporter area. Make sure you join and support that organization. And then finally, our amazing league sponsor this season, Top Mid Gaming, coming in as the official league sponsor of Season 3. They have a team in this league. They're always looking to support people and help them grow in all areas. And Top Mid Gaming is your official league sponsor of Season 3. We can't thank our sponsors enough.
They definitely make this happen. Southpaw. It's always wonderful to hear.
Yeah, and it definitely is. So on that note, guys, we're going to take a quick break as we start to get everything set up for the next match, but we'll be back here in just a moment to start going over pre-match predictions and what we can expect from this Division 2 matchup. So don't go anywhere.